Hi everyone, welcome back to RTS and welcome back to another start to finish video in which I'm going to show you how I'm going to start this page and I will come back how I finish the page. Yes, that is what start to finish videos are all about here at RTS, and I'm so excited to do this layout. I am beyond excited to do this layout because I got to meet a celebrity couple. Yes, a celebrity in my world anyways. Okay, so of course, you know, I'm working with the load event and working with the load prompts that Alice is giving us, and of course the whole ruby red scissors and the Wizard of Oz theme. The story prompt today had to do with the wonderful lion, and so the story prompt that Alice gave us, what is something you would do if only you had the nerve, and then also too, the technique is be brave and do something bold on your layout. So what I'm going to do, and I'm so excited, is because I got to meet Nate and Veronica from the YouTube channel Paging Mr. Morrow, and I had the nerve to go over and introduce myself and just say hello and give them a big thank you for what they do. Now, if you are a Disney fan, you may already know who they are, but if not, they are vloggers of Disney. They are Disney fans. They're a Disney couple, and they just absolutely do wonderful videos about Disney. The ins and the outs, the ups and the downs of Disney. Yes, they're just a great couple, and I did get to meet them last year, and I absolutely had the nerve to go up and introduce myself, but I wanted to give them a thank you because what they do is very informative if you are wanting to visit Disney and know some things. This is the couple to go see. So they're just adorable, and I had fun meeting them. So what I decided to do is I am definitely going to be heavy theme and be bold. Yes, and I'm doing nothing but Disney theme on this page because that is what Nate and Veronica do as far as vlogging. That is where I met them, and so why not play off of that? Yes, absolutely. So this is my photo that I took of them in front of the castle. Just fun, and I think the photo turned out wonderful, and I'm absolutely going to pair it with an Echo Park collection called Magic and Wonder. Now, of course, it doesn't say Disney, but you know, Disney colors. It's from 2017, and this is just in my paper category of fun fair. Yes, and I include Disney and amusement parks and games, all of that in one category, and I will have that video linked below of how I do my paper categories. And so of course in that there is the advertising sheet, there is my stickers, and so I will keep my collections together until I'm done playing with them or done tired, you know, I'm tired of them. But this is a collection I haven't even touched because look there's not a single sticker missing. So I just keep this sticker sheet together with that. And then there are all the papers. And then also too, because Nate and Veronica are vloggers, I wanted to use this Teresa Collins paper, which again is in my Disney category of fun fair. It's just an odd, an oddball sheet. It's not a part of a collection, and so I wanted to pull that because I want to incorporate that because that is what they do for Disney. They are vloggers, and so since I'm going to use this collection, I have my photo. What I wanted to also pick a sketch, so I'm just using what I just had on my desk, which is the free sketches you can get from Page Maps every single month, and I will have the link below for that. Now, since I am doing this about Nate and Veronica and their YouTube channel and getting to meet them and having the nerve to go meet them, love how you can take your stories to the next level with these prompts, and so that's what I'm going to do. I definitely would have talked about meeting them and how I was kind of like, oh, should I or shouldn't I? But then, you know, bringing it into how I had the nerve to do it, yes, and be bold and brave, yes. Now, since I'm working with this Echo Park line, and of course it's called Magic and Wonder, I think I did say that, it was from 2017. Since this is heavy Disney theme, that's exactly what I'm going to do with everything else. I'm going to go heavy Disney theme, and so I pulled out some of my Disney embellishments, and so I put them on a tray here just so it would be easier to see. And I'm going to put Nate and Veronica's photo right here. And so because this photo of them and what they do is the inspiration. And so of course I have some washi here. Yes, love that. And I have some wood veneer. And I have some braid, some chipboard. Now my paper is from Echo Park. Some of these embellishments are Simple Stories. This is Queen and Company. Most of these are EK Success, because I think EK Success is one of the only companies I think that is licensed to do some Disney paper, or you know, actual Disney name stuff. I think so. I'm not sure about that. And then, of course, look at this flare, and look at this flare, and look at this flare. I actually have some Disney flare. Love that. You can find that on Etsy. Definitely look for that. And then also I have some Mickey shaped embellishments. Remember this. Remember EK6S came out with a whole pack of them. Love them. Still have some more of them. And then I have the Mickey hand and Mickey ears. Now Veronica is known for her Mickey ears, so I'm definitely going to incorporate that on the page because she loves her Mickey ears and she's always rocking them in her videos. So that is what I'm going to do. Now with that, I have plenty of embellishments. I'm definitely going all theme, you know, go home or go broke. Yes, that's sometimes what you feel like when you're at Disney. You go home because you are broke, you know what I mean. But anyways, I'm also going to incorporate just some flat stickers for some fillers, and I pulled my red, my yellow, and my black for my Disney theme. And that is all I'm simply going to pull for this layout. I'm going to have fun with this, and I will definitely be sharing this with Nate and Veronica. I do have their permission to show their photos, so in case anybody's wondering about that, I did double check with them. It's perfectly fine. And so come back and I will have a finished page of paging Mr. Morrow. Yes, okay, hold on. Okay, I am back with my finished page, and I absolutely had fun with some Mickey stuff. Yes, absolutely. Very, very fun. Now, I did play with this Echo Park Magic and Wonder collection as far as the papers, but I really didn't use very many papers other than this background, which is a diagonal stripe, and then there was a sheet in this collection. The back of it was the music notes, but it was all these 2x2 squares, and I cut every one of those down, and then I just made a collage with them, and I think I used 4 times 3 is 12, 14 of them, so that was fun. And so if you look at where those little 2x2 squares landed, look right here. That is just an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. And that's what I wanted to play with, because I didn't want to do the whole entire page with this, because then I wouldn't have had a place for my title or my journaling. And of course, I wanted to get that on there. So I only used 4 of these across. And again, I have a piece of cardstock here to give you a visual. Right here. That was where my cardstock, that's where I put that 8.5 by 11, and then I used that 8.5 by 11 cardstock for the 2x2 squares, and then of course my photo. And I didn't do any matting of my photo, and I also, when I was playing with these little 2x2 little squares, when I was making my grid, notice that I did not keep them straight because I didn't have the brain power to get out my T-square ruler and make them all lined up in my spacing. I just put them in a row, did a little bit of cattywampus because I wanted it a little bit whimsical. I didn't want everything so structured, because in and of itself, these 2x2 squares are so structured. So I broke up the blockiness by making them a little cattywampus. And then right here's my photo, and then of course here's my title and my journaling, and that's how simple it is. And then over here on the left where I put my title and journaling, I used that Teresa Collins paper because Nate and Veronica are YouTube vloggers. I wanted to use this because that's what they do for their channel. And so that's why I put that there. And of course I have a hidden Mickey on there. But I will show you these 2x2 squares, and how I absolutely did them was, again, just cutting that whole entire 12x12 sheet into the 2x2 squares, and I just picked the ones I wanted, and then I made sure I paid attention to where my colors were, so I didn't have a black beside a black, a yellow beside a yellow, you know, just alternate the colors. And then I put a treatment on each one of the squares, and either it was a braid or a sticker, or look at that Mickey head, that's wood veneer. Is that just not the cutest? Absolutely. And then again, more stickers and bling and Mickey shaped embellishments, some flair, chipboard, just a little bit of everything that was in my Disney tray. Very, very fun. And of course I added some enamel dots, and I got on some star braids, and then also too some red sequins. And so I just put a little bit of embellishments on each one of those little 2x2 squares as if it was a little mini embellishment cluster. That's what I did. Excuse me. And then of course down here I had to use this sticker that said, "We're such big fans," because they have a YouTube channel and they're Disney vloggers. I had to put that on there. And then, of course, for my title, I used their YouTube channel. And this is what it says, "Paging Mr. Morrow." And that is Nate and Veronica's YouTube channel. And then I wrote in my journaling how, and I took this from the load prompt, how I was nervous and brave, you know, was I able to go introduce myself? But I did. I had the nerve. I walked over, introduced myself, and of course I was having such a bad day. I had such a bad headache. I was missing my little one. I just didn't feel good. You know, it seems like every time you go to Disney, you're picking up some kind of bug. You know what I'm talking about. And so I just didn't feel good. I have no idea what I said, only that I do know I told them thank you for what they do. They were so gracious, so kind. I asked them if I could snap a photo, and it just turned out so wonderful. I loved it. I was so excited to share this with them when I got home. It's just a really great photo of them, and also to be on Main Street and snapped in front of Cinderella's castle. I mean, is that not perfect for people that they have a Disney Channel? Absolutely. Love that. And of course, I had to get this mega, and I'm talking mega, Mickey mini head, and it is very, I would say it's probably one of the most dimensional pieces I've ever used on a page, but I had to break it out just for Veronica. Yes, I had to. Now, this will create some serious lump and bump in my album, and ask me if I care. No, it's all about recording the story. I don't care if it's flat or it's lump and bump. I love it all, absolutely. And of course, you see I got 5 lines of journaling, and this is why I do a lot of computer-generated journaling, because I had a lot to say and I want to say it. Yes, and then also, too, when I put in my journaling, I didn't just put the date. I put Valentine's Day, Main Street, Magic Kingdom, Walt Disney World, Orlando, Florida, February 2018. I made sure I listed all of that just to add some more details, instead of just saying WDW 218. I really spelled that out just for something different. And of course, you know, I had to get... What do I always do? Yeah, photo corners. So I put photo corners in there just to frame all of this busyness. That's all I did. And of course, I did gut that one paper, so I could use that diagonal paper, if I could find the B-side to that. But it was just the star paper, and that was the diagonal paper I used. I love using diagonal stripe paper for a mat, because any other way I kind of get I struggle with that. But I love it for an outside mat, because what it does is it ties in all the colors here. It ties it to your outside, just brings it all together and brings it home. Yes, so I'm so excited that the load prompt prompted me to do this page, and also to, in my journaling, I talked about how I was brave enough to go over and introduce myself, say hello to these lovely people, and just enjoy some Disney magic. Yes, I was so excited. It was like I had met the most famous people in the world. I was just so excited, because I've watched their YouTube channel for a long time, and it was just a fluke that I looked over and there they were. It was just fun. And so I do have a hidden Mickey on there. See if you can find it. I have some close-ups at the end, and you know what I'm going to say. Come back to RTS, because you never know what we're going to learn. Bye.